Hey, yo, so I'm recording this. I'm about to just upload this out of order. I'm gonna make a beat, but I don't know, man. Yesterday, I had like a really big spiritual experience, bro. So I was sitting at my desk. I was actually about to make a beat with this piece of art. I ended up making an 808 that had like no inspiration from this at all. I was just fucking around with Serum, but like I just started feeling like somewhat lightheaded, I guess. It was more like a headache, really, more than anything. Like just behind my eyes. And I had been feeling this for the past couple of days because I've been sick. But this time was like, it was different. Like I felt like, oh shit, I need to like lay down and like sit for a little bit. So I just sat there in silence and I just like sat in my mind for a little bit. And I had like this wave of, I mean, it was like a psychedelic experience. It was like when you're doing shrooms, like if any of you have ever experienced that, it's that same kind of feeling where it's just like intense euphoria. You know, it's really like emotional and like just this wave of like feeling blessed and feeling like one, like just connected with earth and with everything. Like that just came over me. And you know, I had my eyes closed and I had this blindfold over my eyes so it was completely dark. And I was having like closed eye visuals. And it was like, what the fuck? It was really insane. Like my pineal gland was really just open, you know. And I mean, just all of last night, I felt really like a new person, and that's carried over to today. It's been a really interesting experience. I don't know. I just wanted to know if anybody else had like that kind of experience last night. If that was like an interconnected thing with the oneness of the world, or if that was just kind of me. Anyways, yeah, this is the art. I really have no idea what I'm feeling here. Let me see. Let me make this a little bit bigger, maybe. Just look at it. Hmm. What the free ball is. It's an interesting chord. I need to. Well, not need to. But I want to see what kind of chord this really is. D major. No, D minor 9. D minor 9 minus 7. Plus what the fuck is that? 6? I don't think I've ever seen that chord before. Let me look that up and see if that's even like a fucking name. Okay, cool. So this is C now. I want a synth on top of this that's like really soft. Bro, I've been looking for this exact preset for so long. Oh, there's an idea in there. Hold on. Okay, and I'm also thinking some kind of vocal. That's cool, yeah. Okay, okay. Some kind of string. You already know where I'm going. Oh my god, bro. Please. If y'all have any antivirus suggestions that are free and don't block like every file I have, please suggest them in the comments. Okay. I think this is gonna be a one pattern kind of deal here. I've just started going in autopilot. I don't think this is something that can just be duplicated over. I think this is something I need to move over and slowly introduce. See, what's really crazy is I could turn this into a jerk beat and it'll be the best jerk beat ever made. But I could also just leave it and allow it to be its own thing. You know what? I'll do both.
This is a Flat 50 exclusive.
See, man, it's just I don't know. I don't know because it's like it's hard, but it's a jerk beat. I don't know if that's narcissism or what. Like I don't feel like I don't know. I feel like my pieces of music need to be listened to as they are rather than in a beat. Cause like this is hard. Don't get me wrong. Like this is hard. Right? Like it's a hard jerk beat, but it's like having it as its own piece of music is so much more it's so much more meaningful to me. Like I just don't think I can bring myself to like send it out or I don't know. I'm really weird with loops and stuff like that. Like I have to consciously like tell myself I'm making a loop in the moment for me to be able to send it out as a loop. I just feel like it sounds so much it has so much more meaning when there's just no beat behind it. Like I feel like you can really understand the meaning of it, but it's not as digestible, you know? Because I feel like if you have something in a beat, if the melody is really good, a lot more people will be able to understand it. Because a lot more people are just gonna listen to the beat because of the drums and just the bounce of it. The melody's kind of just in the background usually. It's been a really weird thing to try to balance these past few years, you know, because I wasn't releasing any music at all. I've been doing this for over 10 years now. A lot of it just wasn't really releasing any music. I have some old stuff on SoundCloud and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of Metro Boomin type beats and shit like that. But in the past couple of years, I've been really tapping into more of my own style. It's a really weird challenge to try to convey my own message while making it digestible. And I feel like that's the end goal, you know. In music, there's really only two big factors. It's digestibility of the music and the message itself. Mainstream music is just really digestible. They understand, you know, the principles that make music easy to listen to, easy to understand. And the really big songs that come out mainstream that end up with, you know, billions of streams and shit like that. Those are the ones with also a good message. It's really just you know, trying to balance that in my own music as well as trying to understand where the artist is going to go on the beat itself. And you know, it seems like that's just kind of become an afterthought for me. You know, I'm more focused on the digestibility and the message of the instrumental itself rather than giving the artist the opportunity to do the same themselves. It's really just an interesting challenge to try to bring the two together, you know, bringing myself to lessen the message within the instrumental and create space for the artist to bring in their own message to go along with it. But it's like Jesus fucking Christ, like I just can't bring myself to do it. I think I really am just leaning more towards, you know, just instrumentals that have their own thing going on. If anything, I may add my own vocals at some point because I don't know, man. It's just really complicated. You know, there's a lot going on in my mind when it comes to this stuff. Anyways, okay, I left for a second. I just listened to it again. I think it's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna export it. No real reason to add the beat here. Okay, it kind of takes away from it for me. You know, it's so much more meaningful when it's just the melody here. So much more emotion that's invoked from the music itself. You know, maybe it's a little selfish, but that's I mean that's just kind of how it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed, like the video. If you really liked it, you should subscribe. If you didn't like it, you should dislike and then comment and tell me why you didn't like it, and then like leave a bunch of hate comments. That way, like the people that come to the video can see the hate comments and they'll be like, "What?" and then they'll watch the video. That'd be really appreciated.